Can speak to the Gauteng Transport and Roads Infrastructure MEC, Jacob Mamabolo. Thanks for your time, MEC. Appreciate it. Welcome to the studio. It's been ages, of course. We are socially distancing. So, MEC, let's talk about what Linda is saying in particular, because this affects you directly, right? There are potholes all over Gauteng. I was in Cape Town recently, and I can tell you I haven't seen as much there as I'm seeing here. What's being done to address the situation, and how long will it take for us to be driving on smooth roads?
Firstly, good afternoon to you and to all the viewers, and thank you for the opportunity. I would like to confirm that, yes, we do have a program which is part of our effort to try to deal with this problem of road maintenance. We have decided that starting this weekend, on Saturday and Sunday, we will be launching the program in the province to repair and maintain roads, and that includes, focusing on potholes. We have decided to work during weekends because in this type of work, we must think about the road user. People are going to work in the morning. We are the economic hub of the country. People are going to meetings. So we shouldn't, when we do this work, bringing again a burden on the motorists. So that's why we're preferring to work, even go extra mile of working during weekends. It's also because the task at hand is quite huge. And I can assure you that I do not think it will help, to justify to be defensive. I think the issue here is we have to go to work and work even harder and double up our effort and focus on the work being done. Yeah. And I think that's the best way forward.
All right, so let's talk about the timeline, because we've been hearing this promise about potholes being fixed for years, right? Even before you were in charge. Let's talk about timelines. How long will it take, do you reckon, for us to see 10% of the potholes covered in Gauteng, 20%, 30%? How long do you think that process is going to take?
Well, at this point, it will be very much difficult to give you quantitatively within a certain period of time we'll have covered so much ground. But what I can assure you is that if we work every Saturday and Sunday over and above the week, we should be able in a period of 6 months make a difference. And by difference, I mean if Lindo were to go to the residents of not only city of Johannesburg, but let's take Johannesburg, for example. If you were to go back like now, I'm quite sure that in a period of 6 months, we should talk a different story, because we are going to focus Saturday, Sundays, during the week, dedicated effort just on that. So one of the things that we are changing is exactly what you are saying. We announce a program to maintain and fix roads. We work on it, it disappears, then again it comes back. So what we are doing with this particular program of Smart Mobility Weekends is a sustained, uninterrupted, continuous, all the way program of road maintenance, so that we can show results, we can show impact, we can be much more efficient compared to the way we're working. Because remember, the job at hand is difficult. Lockdown, this work was not being done. But lockdown just found us being inefficient even before, and then it piled up. And so the quality of the work we do as well, the methods we use, we are not closing potholes faster than the rate at which they occur. So it means, and one of the things we'll be looking at, the University of Pretoria has opened an important building in partnership with SANRAL to help us with efficiencies on the road. So it's a dedicated facility to say how can we work better. So we will be going to them to say, we're closing 1 or 2 per day. Can't we do 10 per day? Yeah. So the issues are, that's why I'm saying to you, whilst we start with this program, we'll need time to say to you, per day, we close so much.
Okay, so I don't have much time, so I want to try and get through several points, right? So how does somebody say there's a pothole in my road or on a major intersection? Who do they call? And if they don't get a response, what do they do?
So let's say in the city of Joburg, I'm aware that the city does have communication direct with the residents. But also ourselves as a provincial government, we have got road maintenance officers, we are public servants, our contact details are there, and I can say to the residents that, and the number of potholes is just there. I don't even think, at this point we'll need people. I think let's go make an impact. We will look at a province-wide app in which people can report. But at this point, I mean, there are estimates in the city of Joburg about 48,000 potholes reported. So I think let's go work and sustain the work, and then we will improve communication.
And lastly, a minute left, what's happened to the funds from the Johannesburg Road Agency? Why are they saying there's not enough money to fix this?
Well, they did a presentation to us, and you can see with the amount of maintenance required, the damage done to the road, definitely. The money that they have will not be enough, and that's why they approached us and say, can we have a partnership in which the province will also bring its own resources to augment on the ones they have? So to that extent, I think this is great. The partnership, which includes resource sharing, I think will only benefit the residents.
I'm going to hold you to account, right? 6 months' time?
I have taken an oath of office, and accountability.
But no excuses in 6 months saying it's too much, it's 41,000. Like, we want to know.
Can we make an appointment that you invite me back after 6 months? And the interview is going to be about you holding me accountable for what I said I'll do, and let's see the results. Will bring evidence to show that we have made some impact. But I am making myself available. You make the decision whether you want to publicly hold me accountable.
We will.
I'm in your hands.
We will. Thank you so much for your time.
That's how serious we are.
I'm glad you're serious. I appreciate your time. I'll let you go and cover some potholes. You can maybe try and get started today. I appreciate it. Transport MEC Jacob Mamabolo.